Hey guys, this is Anon Chippy from Anon Tech. What we're looking at here is Samsung's Galaxy S4. This is the international version. There are going to be multiple versions using multiple SoCs. Samsung isn't telling us what's inside this one here. Basically the options are a Qualcomm Snapdragon or Samsung's Exynos 5 Octa. But again, we're not told what's inside here. So the device runs Android 4.2.2. It's got a 13 megapixel rear-facing camera, 2 megapixel front-facing camera, 5-inch 1080p display. It's a full HD Super AMOLED. Internally, we have options for 16, 32, or 64 gigs of storage. The back cover is removable, and there's a micro SD card slot there as well. It's a 2600 milliamp hour battery, and that kind of takes care of it on the hardware side for specs. On the software side, there are a whole bunch of new features here. One of the major features of the device is old Galaxy S4s will ship with Samsung's S Translator App. So the S Translator App is basically a combination of local and cloud-based language translation. You can see the supported languages here, and you can type in text. So you can type in text here, and it'll translate. Right here is translating into Spanish. You can have it speak it.
Individual settings in the settings bar. So it worked yesterday. Okay. Can't be working tomorrow. We have to trigger it all.
That's S Translate. There have been a lot of changes to the camera app itself.
So services.
So here's just, this is actually a dual view mode, similar to what LG just introduced on the Optimus G Pro, where you can actually do, you can record stills or record video and stills from both cameras at the same time. So here's an example of that. You can do that in video as well. Alright, so here we're recording video from both cameras at the same time. You can switch the two. You can also configure the size of the second window. And you can also play around with the types of filters that you apply to that second window. You can even do a split screen mode.
This is Samsung's video.
So that's the dual view camera. They've also changed a bunch of other elements on the UI of this. So if we switch back to single shot, you now have this very visual mode switcher.
Controller and the functionality of your device and your cables. You can do all that.
If I have an LG TV?
Even if you have an LG TV, as long as it receives the IR. Right. I don't know if it will compare it. I can turn that.
Drama shot is also supported, where it basically takes multiple captures and then edits them all together. That won't work with the sample shot, but it's basically for, if you see in this image here, for stationary background but moving subject. So there are a bunch of hands-free gestures that you can do here, and of course you can enable or disable these independently. So one is air gesture. It uses the front-facing camera, and what you can do is just kind of hover your hand over the device and swipe left to right or right to left, and it'll swap between tabs.
You have about 3 seconds. I'm trying to think how to answer it.
The other thing you can do is hover your finger over to magnify. There we go. And you see I'm not actually touching the display, I'm just holding my finger over it. And it looks like sensitivity is about a centimeter, maybe a little less.
Okay, so 8. Thank you.
So it will take similar, it'll take multiple shots of
Okay, so in 10 minutes or
person
By regions or
squares around each face.
So these are another major feature that is supported, that used to be only supported via the S Pen and the Galaxy Note series, is the ability to kind of hover your finger over here, over albums or groups of pictures and get a preview of what's inside. This is leveraging the touch sensor, whereas some of the previous stuff used the front-facing camera.
music or is it
it's going to break them up. Exactly.
Like while you're or after you set, you're not showing money online.
Oh, that's when you get the person.
That's a race.
Yeah.
I do have a Galaxy.
You can try it out. I mean, it's actually pretty cool. You can try this race. Okay. I can move. Yeah. You're gonna have someone that has to move.
What about? I mean, I don't want you to move. I'm gonna race one of you guys.
Yeah. So you want a picture of.
No, but this is a good use case.
It's like
Okay.
So here's the thing though, with that feature, there has to be, the thing you erase has to be moving. So for instance, you need to have in that shot a picture of the background. Boom, then me, boom, so that you can use this background.
How much you actually hold that taking, like in the car,
Yeah, so cinema photo's cool. So just take a shot of me, okay? I'm just gonna do this. Okay. So you're taking a video, right?
Taking a video. Yeah.
Okay.
I got 5 seconds.
So I'm gonna delete this.
Yeah.
So you can actually touch on the screen what you want to stay in motion. You can actually just like this area. I want that to be
Yes.
and it's a smart scroll thing.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Oh, okay.
Work for you. It doesn't work for me.
Just like this.
Be gentle.
Sure. Yeah. I was told. I thought this
It's very Jedi.
That one or the browser. Let's go to the browser and either text.
I think you might have to. So
Did you get a copy?
So I think when we cover it, I think I was touching some other parts as well. But the idea is that a GIF file, this is a GIF file. And then once I cover that area, you'll see my face is moving. This will be moving.
Oh,
Only my
okay.
hands are moving. This would be just a static.
Sideways. Like we have on certain. Where does it go?
Oh, you mean like this?
Yeah.
It works with up and down. Yeah.
So what's that
And then like you just say it works with in between.
So you could,
So if it's not like over
I
time.
mean, GIF
Yeah,
files
I'd love to get a
are
release if I.
because
So when is the embargo
capture movement of that. So this just adds another element where you could basically create, background static with just maybe some part of the video. If we can get this light on here.